Big hello to all my young friends from Tiny Tot Tales. Scamp is just like his name, a frisky and a naughty puppy belonging to the famous duo Lady and Tramp. He has three brothers who are playful but very quiet and obedient. In this story, however, Scamp becomes a hero. How? Well, let's find out. The day of the dog show had arrived. Jim and Darling were getting their dog Lady ready for the show. Tramp, Lady's husband, was going to the show too. But Scamp had to stay home. All of Lady's and Tramp's puppies had to stay home. Aunt Sara will look after you, said Darling. Be good puppies now. Scamp, Fluffy, Ruffy and Scooter watched from the window while all of the others drove away. Come down, Aunt Sara cried. You will get paw prints on the window. Down jumped the puppies. Aunt Sara was very strict. Then the puppies sat in front of the fireplace. They liked looking at the fire. Scamp moved closer to the fire. Woof, 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 he barked. Then he turned around and wagged his tail. Oops! The fire burned the end of Scamp's tail. No, no, scolded Aunt Sara. Do not play with fire. Scamp hid under a chair. He only came out when it was time to eat. Soon Aunt Sara fed the puppies. Then she said, It is time for our walk. Will you be good puppies? Fluffy, Ruffy and Scooter barked happily. They were always good. Arf, added Scamp. He would try to be good too. Out they went. Aunt Sara was first. Then came Fluffy, Ruffy, Scooter and Scamp. They walked by a big puddle, but Scamp did not jump into it. A cat hissed at Scamp, but he did not chase after it. He was being so good. Soon they came to the fire station. Scamp saw young firemen learning how to put out a fire. They were also learning how to save people. Scamp could not resist. He ran into the firehouse yard. He raced through the spray from the fire hose. He ran up the steps of the training tower and jumped with the fireman into the net below. This is fun, thought Scamp as he shook his wet fur. The firemen laughed at the silly puppy. But then Scamp remembered Aunt Sara and the other puppies. They were marching away down the street. In the park, Aunt Sara stopped to count the puppies. 1, 2, 3. Where was the fourth puppy? Where was Scamp? Aunt Sara looked behind bushes and trees. Scamp! Scamp! Where are you? She called. Along came a policeman. What is the trouble, ma'am? He asked. I should have 4 puppies, said Aunt Sara. But I only have 3. Just then, Scamp raced into line. The policeman counted the puppies. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Said Aunt Sara. There was Scamp, right in line with the others. But he was dripping wet. You bad dog, Aunt Sara said angrily. You will sleep outside tonight, Scamp. And she made all the puppies turn around and go home. When they reached their house, the puppies waited for Aunt Sara to open the door. Scamp hoped she would let him come in. But Aunt Sara remembered her promise. "Out in the backyard with you," she said. Poor Scamp. Through the window, he saw Fluffy, Ruffy, and Scooter having supper. He saw them fall asleep in their warm, cozy bed. He watched Aunt Sara ironing her dress. Soon she turned out the lights and went to bed. Poor Scamp lay down in his doghouse. Suddenly, he smelled smoke. It was coming from the house. Scamp rushed to the window. Aunt Sara had forgotten to turn off the iron. The ironing board and the curtains were on fire. The fire grew bigger and bigger. Scamp had to do something. He had to wake Aunt Sara. Arf, 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 he barked as loudly as he could. Aunt Sara came to her bedroom window. "Be quiet, you bad puppy," she said. She could not see or smell the fire. "Arf, arf, arf," barked Scamp. But Aunt Sara went back to bed. Then Scamp had an idea. He ran down the street to the fire station. "Arf, arf, arf," he barked to the firemen. "It is the puppy who played with us today," said one fireman. "But he's not playing now," said another. "He wants help." Scamp raced up the street. He led the firemen to the burning house. The firemen used big hoses to put out the fire. One of the firemen picked Scamp up. Aunt Sara and the puppies came outside when they heard the noise. "What are you doing?" asked Aunt Sara. "Putting out the fire," said a fireman. "This smart dog just saved your life." The next day, Jim and Darling came home. Lady had won first prize at the dog show. She wore the prize medal on a ribbon around her neck. Everyone was very proud of Lady. Then Aunt Sara told them about the fire. She told how Scamp had saved their lives. Lady and Tramp smiled at each other. They were so proud of Scamp. Then Tramp took the medal from Lady's neck and gave it to Jim. Jim knew what Tramp was thinking. He put Scamp on a chair and tied Lady's medal around Scamp's neck. The family barked and cheered. Scamp was a hero! "What a wonderful puppy," said Aunt Sara. Scamp felt proud and happy. His house was safe and his family was together again. Aww! I'm so proud of Scamp. He's a naughty fella, but he sure loves his family and can be responsible when he wishes to. A big mwah from me to him. From Tiny Tot Tales. Till next time. Doodles, everyone! If you enjoyed listening to this story, please like and subscribe to Tiny Tot Tales. If you have any story requests, please send an audio or a visual clip to our email given in the description below. Thank you.